What's up, guys? Lucky here at Lucky7MudMowersYouTube.com. Yeah, we're at another small Trump rally in Warwick, Rhode Island. It's going to be a small parade. We'll be leaving here roughly around 12:30. We've got quite a few people here, all making some noise. We'll take a little rundown. Parking lot, we got a few cars here. We've got probably about 20 cars lined up right now. We'll talk to you guys later. Yes, I'm trying to get over from being sick from last. I had a 24-hour Trump rally 2 weeks ago. Starting to feel better now. So hopefully this weekend I'll be okay. Thumbs up, guys.
He's like, I gotta get some of this action. It's a federal crime. We have the right to arrest you. These are federal crimes that you are violating. Know your rights. Know your rights. No government official may dictate your First Amendment rights.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming here.
Closer, better.
So, a lot of people have gotten confused on what essential is. So let me remind Gina Raimondo what essential is. Essential is survival. Essential is providing. And when it comes to providing for your family, clothing them, housing them, feeding them, there is no bias in that essential. Everyone is essential. You are essential. You're essential. Your son's essential. Your grandmother, grandfather, anybody that you are responsible for is essential. And nothing in the Constitution gives Gina Raimondo the right to decide and pick and choose who is essential and who is not.
Amen. Amen. God bless.
Now, there's been a lot of things in the state that just don't add up to me. I hear a lot of people constantly blaming conservatives and Republicans for the state in which we are in. But currently, I have tried to find when the last time Republicans actually controlled this state.
Look at this.
You can't even go back 40 years to find when a Republican controlled this state. Democrats have always controlled this state, and that's the reason why the state is the way it is.
Amen.
So I ask everyone who's here today to continue to do what we are doing. Continue to fight this fight. Numbers do not matter. You can have an army of 100 dogs, but if the leader is a lion, then those dogs will fight like lions. And that is what we need. That is what we need to do, and that is what we should continue to do. Now, all I ask from Gina is I would like to know where it states that it is law. Where it states that if they seem or deem necessary that we need to close our business, that we actually have to close our business. I don't see it anywhere in law. I also get a lot of questions on, well, what's the big deal? It's just a mask. It is not the mask itself. It is the fact that I am not given a choice on whether or not I can choose whether I wear that mask.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
That is the problem. If you also think about it, what comes next with this trend? Is it global warming? Will that be the next thing that they use to try to control Americans and patriots? What comes with that? How often you can use gas? How often you can pump gas? How often you can drive your car? These are the trends, and these are the examples of what is to come if we do not put a stop to this. So we must continue to do this, and we must continue to stand strong and not let tyranny overcome us. We must not let authoritarianism from Gina or any politician who does not hold that power to try to infringe on our rights and use that power and abuse it. I do not need government to govern my life. Government's responsibility is to govern those who wish to govern my life.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
So I ask, where is Gina? Where are all these politicians? If I remember correctly, didn't Gina come on these very State House steps, no mask, hand in hand with protesters, just to give a smirking apology to the American people and the people of Rhode Island the next day? What kind of leader does such things? She is not a leader. She never was and she never will be. She's a follower. And anyone who goes along with those policies and anyone who keeps complying with those policies are nothing more than followers. And we are not followers. We are not sheep. We are lions amongst sheep, and we will continue to be lions amongst sheep until America is free and always remains free. And that is what I ask us to continue to do. And God bless this country. God bless Rhode Islanders. And may America remain free to the last dying day, or the last breath that I ever shall take.
Yeah. Hey, your name?
Joshua.
Joshua. Nice meet.
Very well spoken.
Very.
Thank you very much. Good, Millicent. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm grateful and appreciative for all of you. There is another group rallying tomorrow. They'll be at the Trump store in Warwick, and they will do a Trump car parade towards Barrington. You can look at the event information on Facebook. It is called Make Voting Great Again, tomorrow at 10, and will go to 1:15 p.m. The details are listed as an event for the RI Warriors for Trump group. I suggest we all continue rallying for Trump. Trump has not lost. Joe Biden is not the president-elect. Voter fraud is treason. We will continue fighting. We will continue gaining seats in the House and Senate. And Trump will take it to the Supreme Court, and we will win. Thank you. Keep rallying.
Name for the camera?
Daniel Price, son of Lieutenant Commander, retired U.S. Navy.
Thank you for your service, man.
Thank you.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today?
Great.
Alright guys, I just want to say one thing. We all know Gina Raimondo has been against the First Amendment constitutional rights since day one. She's been committing treason since day one. She is not for the people since day one. Why do I say this? Because this wicked witch of the East right here, yes, I said it, the wicked witch of the East, Gina Raimondo herself, has arrested me on a violation of the First Amendment right. Has arrested me for my violation of my First Amendment rights back in March, and still has fucked with me since. So I gotta say, we are all essential, as everybody has stated here. We are all essential. We, the people, are essential, not Gina Raimondo that's trying to make us all unessential. That's not a human being in my eyes. A human being is to take another human being's life and living away. That's all I gotta say, everybody. Thank you all for coming out here today. One love, stay blessed. Tune into the Bucky Boy News 401. Peace.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, I just want to say I am so proud of everyone who came out today. And as we were going through the neighborhoods, we saw people coming out of their houses, and everyone looked so encouraged.
Right.
Who came out and they were waving, and they had their own flags, and they were beeping. So part of this is really just to encourage each other that we are still Americans. We still have the right to speak out. We still have the right to assemble. We still have our constitutional rights, and that's what we're here for today. And we may only be 21, but that is mighty, right? Because we represent everyone. We represent everyone who came out of their house, who didn't know about the rally. Maybe they wanted to come, but we made time, and we represent our fellow Americans. So thank you.
Hey, we might.
Yes, indeed. I second my sister that we are American citizens. And I just want you to let you know this. We are not fighting people. We are fighting principalities. Principalities of tyranny against our freedoms. Remind yourself of that so we don't hate people. We just hate what they are doing. And they are trying to take our freedoms. So we must rally together as one. Just like our founding fathers were one. We have to be one. One and united. One in who we are. It is against tyranny. Keep that in mind.
Okay, listen. When New York passed that abortion bill to kill babies full term, I don't watch TV, and God told me to turn on the TV. When I turned the TV on, they were just announcing it. They turned the pink lights on, and they came down the Twin Tower lights, and they ran over the Muslim statue, and God said to me, they're sacrificing my children to Moloch. In the morning, I got in my car, and the radio came on, and Gina Raimondo was on the radio. She said, we're going to be the next like New York. We're going to get it, and we're going to pass abortion here, and we'll be the hub for any state that doesn't have it. They can all come here, and we'll pay for their abortions. God said, get your ass over to the State House. So here I came. I came from, that was the end of January. I was here right up through the end of June. I was here Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays while the senators and representatives were in. I was here with 20 to 40 signs up all over the place. They had 7 different full-term abortion things going at that time. They had 6 assisted suicide. They were trying to get a committee to pass prostitution with no limits. They were talking about being able to have sex with 14-year-olds in school with no problems with bus drivers or custodians or anybody that worked in the school. All this stuff they tried to pass behind your backs, but nobody knew. I knew. I was there every day. I would go to the library, I would look up the laws they were trying to force down our throats. I would put them on boards and I would put them up for anybody coming in to see with the laws. They're sneaking all kinds of crap behind us. This is just a little bit of the bucket that they had. Archambault on the 6th bill trying to pass through for full-term abortion. The couple weeks before, he passed a no cruelty to animals. But you know what they passed when they passed that abortion bill? No anesthesia for children right up to full term to pull them apart. Because our children don't deserve to have rights, because if they gave them the right to have anesthesia, then they would have to say they had a right. So our children up to 9 months can be aborted with no anesthesia. This is what these assholes pushed through. This is what they did. They're treasonous traitors. Lynch Prada took that, and she took that because it was going to fail again on the 7th night. There were hundreds of us up here. They took it from the Judicial Committee, they put it in Health and Human Services, which 7 of the people who wrote the abortion bills were in that committee. They pulled a coup on the Rhode Island citizens. Ruggiero and Mattiello already had banquets, already prepared for the big celebration after. Gina knew what she was doing. Lynch Prada said, oh, we're going to stop the vote. She said, because we don't have enough to pass it, we're going to put it somewhere where it will. So they passed it right over to the Health and Human Services, and they passed the bill within an hour, and it was forced down our throat. When the news was taking the interview for her, you could hear her. If you listen to the front of that video, well, before Gina comes in, she says, it's a coup, it's a coup. She's all excited because they pulled a coup on us, because 78% of Rhode Islanders said no to full-term abortion. But this is what they do. They forced it into Health and Human Services. In the car, either yesterday or the day before, I heard a thing on the news. It said that Biden might be considering Gina Raimondo the Health and Human Services Director. I wonder why. Probably because she forced it through Rhode Island. He thinks she can force it through the rest of the country. We need to be aware there's so much they push behind our back that we don't know. We have to wake up, and we have to wake up others. There's so much behind our back they do. It's just horrendous. And us people, even if there's only 21 of us, we're here to stand up for it. We get our neighbors, we get our friends, we get our families, our co-workers. Every voice counts, and don't ever let them think it doesn't. Because even if we're just a fly in the ointment, at least we flew. That's sort of stupid and corny, but Anyway, God bless America and God bless every one of you guys.
Yeah. How you doing, sir?
All black votes matter. All black votes matter.
What's your name for the camera?
It used to be anonymous because the feds have been following me since '98. Now I got 3 grandbabies. I say, hands up, shoot me, tyrant. I'm ready to die.
Let me see that one.
Liberty, justice, and freedom.
Yep, Biden said you ain't black. That's a racist statement.
Yep.
I didn't hear Trump make any racist
I got
statements.
thrown out of the mall last week. Why? You're not supposed to do politics. They got Biden mask on. Why ain't you hassling them? They didn't like this mask. I'm a black Jew. They said you're scaring people. See this? That's a political statement.
I love that.
I'm a black Jew. I'll die for my freedom to express my.
That's right, and you can. You have
I'll
every
die
right to
for
put that on.
Anti-fad to be fascist.
That's right.
It was me against 40,000 when the Nazis spoke in common. I was chanting, free speech to the anti-fad, free speech to the anti-fad. Don't read the sign.
Yup.
When they read the other side, the anti-fad is a neo-fad. They were kicking my sign, pushing in front of the police. I confuse everybody. I'm a Ron Paul libertarian. I'll die for a Nazi's right to go in Skokie and march.
This is my
As long
kind
as
of
they
guy.
don't find, but hit anybody.
Let's take over Providence.
I've only heard 5 people sneeze since last March and 15 people cough. The rule should have been show common sense, common courtesy. If you're going to cough, put your mask on. If you're going to sneeze, sanitize and take your damn mask off.
That's right.
Because you're going to hyperventilate and suck in CO2 and kill your heart.
Yep.
Tell the bus driver, they don't have to come. I'm a scientist.
And most people during the Spanish flu, a lot of people don't know this. During the Spanish flu, most people died because of wearing the mask. It created a creates a infection bacteria in your lungs.
Exactly.
God bless America, our home, sweet home.
Yeah.
I do my Michael Jackson move. God bless America and everyone else. I'm a universalist, I'm a walkist. All we need is love. We don't need government.
I didn't talk to him, but I wanted to.
Wow, that is history.
You do know who this voice is, and I will say my name loud and proud while I'm here with my group protesting against your draconian acts. My name is Brandon Hong. These two state troopers right here in these vehicles do know who I am very well. At least the one in the left vehicle there. He knows me very well. And Gina Raimondo, I'm letting you know, we will not stand for your draconian measures. We will not opine by your draconian measures. Who are you to infringe on our First Amendment? Who are you to dictate who is essential and who is not? Like I said, Gina, you know my name very well. These state troopers do too, and I respect these 2 state troopers in this vehicle keeping us safe here today. Shout out to the Rhode Island State Police. Always showing respect to me, no matter when they had to arrest me or not. Always showed respect and diligence while putting me in cuffs. I give them mad respect, mad props, I should say, mad respect and mad props. Shout out to the RISP. But yes, Gina, this is Brandon Hong. I don't care anymore. Your draconian measures are uncalled for and unwanted. This is not me contacting you. This is me letting you know I'm fed up with your bullshit. We are fed up with your bullshit. We, the people, will not follow your draconian measures anymore. We, the people, will fight to keep our small businesses open. We are all essential, and so are you. So how are you gonna say we're not essential when you are, but you're gonna stop us but not stop yourself? How does that make any sense, Gina? It don't. And we, the people of Rhode Island, are fed up with your draconian measures, and we will no longer stand by your bullshit.